Hello everybody, today this is Hardcorekatsu, and I'm making another video today. This is more like an audio clip. I don't got much to say besides the fact that I'm catching up on Raw as we speak. Um, I'm really excited for CM Punk. He's gonna beat. He's already beaten Kevin Nash's run, his title run in WWE. I think he'll end up being. I think he'll go. He'll obviously surpass Hulk Hogan. His title reign, his longest title reign, I should say. I'm just excited for that. I still need to watch Survivor Series. I don't know how I'm gonna watch it, but I'll figure it out. I'm sorry about the last video I made. I'm having problems with my audio. Obviously, I don't have a microphone. I have a built-in microphone on my laptop, so it's kind of a problem with that. But I guess we'll see what the heck happens here. Like I said, I'll probably just end up making audio clips because you can hear me a lot better, I hope. And I'm not moving the laptop around a bunch when I'm making the video. I want to thank you to my subscribers again. I know I haven't really made a big deal out of them before, but now I am because I'm wanting to add more subscribers to my channel. I want to have more of an audience. I want to feel like I'm talking to an audience when I'm making these videos or voice clips or whatever it may be. So I want to wish you all the best. The holidays are coming, so I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Whatever religious belief that you believe in, have a great holiday. Yeah, I'm excited for Survivor Series, though it's not the best. It doesn't have much interest in the pay-per-view. The matches, when you used to watch Survivor Series, there used to be factions. They'd make up their own factions. There was one time of the year where everybody somehow magically got along and had matches as a tag team. This year, it's just kind of just thrown together like every other year. They try to make it important, but you can't. There's nothing important about it. The best Survivor Series matchup that there's ever been was in 2001 Survivor Series, WCW or the invasion angle. WCW and ECW going against Team WWF, where winner takes all battle royale. And it was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock at the end. If nobody hasn't seen it, I suggest you see it. It's probably one of the better Survivor Series matches ever. And then you got several other Survivor Series matches. You got Team DX versus Team Rated RKO. I think that's what one of them was there in 2007, 2008. Wasn't the Superpowers with Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage? Wasn't he? Didn't they have? I think they did. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody can clarify that, could somebody please tell me? Man, I'm just excited for this. TNA, I have no idea what's going on in TNA. I've been watching. Yesterday I was bored, so I watched New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I was watching this match that was done in 2001 with Jeff Hardy, and I don't remember the other guy's name, but he was somebody that was equal to Jeff Hardy's stature, but was obviously better. Jeff Hardy looked so screwed up in the match. He was botching every move. He did a sunset flip or whatever, and he missed it, and he ended up rolling on his back, waiting for the guy to pin him. It was so funny. I couldn't believe it. And then he just kept on screwed up moves. And I'm hoping, why would you make somebody like that your top star? Why would you set somebody up like that? Somebody like Jeff Hardy. I mean, Jeff Hardy, he's had so many chances, it's not even funny. It just makes me mad that TNA would obviously make him the guy. He has no qualifications anymore. He has no credibility. He has screwed up his reputation in the wrestling business. He has no chance of ever being a credible guy. Somebody else could look up to. That's what the world champion should be. Somebody that the locker room can look up to. And he's clearly not. He's screwed up time and time again. I mean, I hope he's changed. I'm hoping he's on a better track now. That he isn't doing drugs. That he's being the best that he can be. He's being he's being the best wrestler. And TNA would work. I would probably watch it if they used Ken Anderson right, because I like being an asshole. Anderson's assholes. Hey assholes. I like that gimmick. That gimmick reminded me, when Ken Anderson was in TNA when he first started in there, they kind of had like an Austin 316 type of feel to him. He was kind of, he had an attitude. He didn't care about Eric Bischoff. He didn't care about, how things were going. He just wanted to win the WWE champion. He wanted to win the TNA World Heavyweight title. And, just his attitude made me want to watch TNA Wrestling. But then they started not using him. And when they did use him, they blew it. So I'd hate to just, rant about this. I'm not trying to rant it. I'm just giving my opinion about what I think the wrestling world is doing. I mean, I want to make other, I don't know. TNA needs to use their people. They have a whole locker room full of great talents, but they have guys in there that are just crap. They have guys like, they obviously have Hulk Hogan hogging the main spotlight. Then you got all these other guys. These guys that came from the WWE or from ROH, which most of the guys that come from ROH are looking for a big deal anyways. They want to become bigger than what they were in ROH. So that's good. I love that. I love that they utilize guys from ROH and use them. That's what they need to do. They need to use new stars. They need to create new stars, new characters, and they need to make their own stars. Kind of like what WCW did with Sting. When you think of WCW, you think of Ric Flair and Sting. What do you think? You think of WCW, you think of those guys. You think of Diamond Dallas Page, DDP. You think of the NWO. When you think of the WWF, you think of Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Randy Orton, John Cena, CM Punk. Maybe you think of ROH. You might think of CM Punk. You might think of Samoa Joe, AJ. Not AJ Styles. What the hell am I thinking? All these other guys. Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, I should say. You can think of all these other guys. And then you got, TNA. Who do you think, who comes from that? Who makes that? You got Samoa Joe. You got AJ Styles, who is the face of TNA. He is TNA. But that's all you got. AJ Styles, he was good in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Now that, what? Hell, he's in his 30s or 40s now. You can't do much with him anymore. He's won all the titles. He's done everything he's had to do. He can go in the Hall of Fame now. I think he needs to be on the back burner. All these younger guys that are in TNA need to be above him. They need to be used, and they need to have outstanding matches. They need to make those stars, credible. You fire all the older people that are older than 40. Everybody that's older than 40. Hell, everybody that's older than 30. Everybody that's below 30 would stay. I would utilize those other guys in another capacity. With Flair, I wouldn't even have him on the show. Hulk Hogan, wouldn't even have him on the show. I could talk about TNA all day. Bottom line is this: they have to make new stars. They have to, or they're gonna flatline. They're just gonna die off. WCW spends so much money, and there's one company that'll always remind me of this, and it's WCW. WCW, they got rid of Vince Russo, which I haven't covered ever. I wanted to cover it so bad when it happened. I wanted to make so many videos about it. So when Vince Russo left, I was so excited. I was looking at wrestling news. I was trying to read as much as I can about TNA Wrestling because I was worried. But I was excited though, so I wanted to watch more. But then I got behind, I started slacking. I was doing schoolwork, doing English papers and spending time with my girlfriend and doing all that important stuff. And I didn't care. So I've been watching the WWE for a whole year. My deadline is this: I'm gonna watch TNA all the way to WrestleMania, or not TNA, my bad. The WWE all the way to WrestleMania, and then I'm gonna watch the night after WrestleMania and see what happens. If it's better, well, if it's crap, if the storylines get better after WrestleMania, after this next WrestleMania in New York, New Jersey, at MetLife Stadium, I just totally plugged that WrestleMania right there. If the WWE has better shows than what they're doing now after WrestleMania, then I will I'll continue to watch them. And if not, then I'll watch TNA. And if not that, then I'll just figure out a way to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, or I'll just watch ROH. One way or another, I'm gonna watch wrestling somehow. I'm gonna make these videos, and I'm gonna plug my shows that I like to watch, and I'm hoping either TNA or the WWE will get better. I'm betting on it. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk. I'm betting on it that's going to happen at WrestleMania. John Cena's obviously going to have The Rock at WrestleMania. CM Punk will have Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. I think you should make it a 4-way match. The Rock and Austin versus CM Punk and John Cena. But why would you have CM Punk and John Cena on the same team? You might as well. Why not make it a fatal 4-way match? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. The WWE needs to get better. By that time, I'm hoping, or I'm just gonna say, okay, I watched a whole year's worth of wrestling, and it was all crap, except for obviously The Rock versus CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, which I'm hoping will happen. I'm excited for the Royal Rumble. I'm hoping that happens. I would love to see CM Punk versus The Rock because they are two big personalities. I mean, John Cena is a huge personality, but what would be better is CM Punk versus The Rock, since CM Punk has so much against The Rock, and they would make such great promos. The Rock, I've been watching. I will have to admit, I've been watching Rocky videos. I've been watching The Rock from the Attitude Era, and it's just some funny shit on YouTube. I mean, it is so funny. But I'm excited for it, though. I'm excited for things that come in the WWE. I want to see better matches in the next coming season. In the next coming season after WrestleMania. I want to see better Raws. I want to know where they're going with this whole storyline with CM Punk, and I'll just go from there. I'm hoping to get better quality video here. It's not much. I'm hoping to build, more, videos. I want to do more daily videos, and I want to do more. I want to do more talking about wrestling, and I want to make more content on here on YouTube, and I want to build my subscribers. That is my goal. That is my personal goal. I'm hoping people that are watching this will watch it and subscribe to me. I'm hoping I get fans. Not really fans, but people that like my videos, that like me. I'm hoping that will happen. I'm trying not to be, obsessive about it or greedy. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to be me. And I just want more subscribers. I mean, it's a goal of mine personally. I want to have more subscribers. That way, I can feel like I'm actually talking to an audience, like-minded people, wrestling fans, etc., etc. Anybody that likes my videos. Hell, I would love to. I mean, I want somebody to look at my videos and like them, and to enjoy them, So I hope you can rate and subscribe. I hope you can do the subscription box and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping you'll like my videos. They're not much. I mean, I don't spend too much time on video quality or editing. I probably could do a lot more better on editing, but I create these channels, or I create these videos for informational purposes. It's all about the content, I guess. As a Paul Heyman guy, it's all about the content. It's not what you're showing. It's not all about the fireworks and the production value. It's all about what happens. It's all about the action in the ring. It's all about the stuff that you can do. You make them bigger than what they really are. Like your wrestling matches, you make them bigger. That's what TNA should do. When I started doing these videos, I had everything in mind. I had everything on my mind. I had wrestling. I had, I let fame get to my head, I guess, in some of my videos, where I was just, I was nervous. But now I don't feel as nervous talking into a camera or a microphone. And, I want friends. I want people I can talk to about wrestling or whatever. So I hope we can talk. I would love to talk with somebody. Anybody, any wrestling fan out there in the world, anybody that wants to talk wrestling, you can talk to me. No problems. Alright, I better go. It's 19 minutes into this. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.